invocation and a pledge of allegiance.
Lord, we ask that you will grant to this Board of Commissioners and all of those in authority the patience and understanding to work together for the good of all people. In your holy name we ask this. Amen. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation,
under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we have the minutes. Motion to receive would be in order.
So moved.
Support. Any questions on the minutes? If not, roll call, please.
To receive or approve?
Approve.
Thank you. Start the roll call today with Commissioner Begic.
Yes.
Coonan.
Yes.
Derrick.
Yes.
Radke. Yes. Johnson.
Yes.
Fox. Yes. And Krieger.
Yes.
7 yeas, 0 nays, minutes approved.
Thank you. Next on our agenda would be citizens' input. If someone would like to address the Board of Commissioners, now would be the time. Name and address.
Christopher Gerard, 100 Arenac Street in Bay City, Michigan. Commissioners, I appreciate the opportunity for your consideration on the appointment of the Arenac Behavioral Health Board. I've had the opportunity for the last 20 years to serve as the director of Do Well Incorporated, serving people with disabilities in our community. And throughout my whole life, I've had the opportunity to serve and try to expand opportunities for people with disabilities through work with my grandparents who help kind of get people out of institutions and into the community. So I have a long family history, and this board means a lot to me because personally, beyond just the work at Do Well, myself, my wife, we've adopted several children and worked with the foster care system. And through that process, we've had experiences personally with the mental health system. And, and because of that system in place, my daughter's around today because of some of the things that and services they're able to offer. So I'd like to be able to have the opportunity to serve on that board and to continue their good work. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Anyone else? Afternoon.
Good afternoon. My name is Connie Barber. Thank you for taking the time to listen and to review my application for the board member for the Arenac Behavioral Health. I'm very passionate, especially about this idea, this services that you have to offer to our citizens of the community. I have been an educator at Delta College for over 20 years. I have not only worked with college students, but I have also worked with developing computer science courses for our developmental ed program that we had at Delta College. I have also 4 children, 2 of which are adopted from Russia. Both of my daughters do have some developmental needs. My youngest daughter is very special needs daughter and does receive services from Bay Area Community Mental Health. I'm very fortunate to have her receive such wonderful services. But as a parent, I do understand the advantages of Bay Area mental health, but I also understand the issues with providers and staff can be very frustrating at times for clients as well as parents. I would like to share my skills, my experience, and my passion for helping those members of our community to find ideas to bring more opportunities to these members of our community as well as help problem solve. So I thank you very much.
Thank you. Anyone else out in the Zoom land that would like to address the board?
Just going to make a motion to receive all the candidates.
Support.
Recommended by the board.
Very good. So, any discussion? With that being said, all those in favor signify, whoops, we'll do a roll call.
Commissioner Coonan.
Yes.
Derrick.
Yes.
Radke. Yes. Johnson.
Yes.
Fox.
Yes.
Begic.
Yes.
And Krieger.
Yes,
Motion to receive the nominations carries.
thank you. Under B, we have a request from Arenac Behavioral Health Authority to make three appointments, 3-year term, and then we also have a position that will be taking place for Mr. Gromowski. So there will be 4, yep, Commissioner Coda.
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, are there going to be 2 elections? One for, I thought I saw on some of the paperwork for a member that has, or a candidate that has somebody, a member that they have in the family or something.
There's actually 2 categories
Okay.
that were submitted to us from Arenac Behavioral Health.
So we'll have 2 different elections.
Correct. So under category A, we have Mr. McFarland that qualifies, and there's no other individual that meets the qualifications under the mental code health. So if we can do this, Vaughn, if you're here, for Pat McFarland, Madam Clerk, if you would check with all the commissioners.
So McFarland is the 3-year term?
Yes.
Is this its own motion, Mr. Chair?
This is to verify that he is elected. We're going to vote on him, even though there isn't
Okay.
anyone else.
So is there a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Support.
Okay.
Okay. Moved and supported to nominate Mr. McFarland,
Correct.
and then we'll vote, starting with
Correct.
Commissioner Herrick.
Yes, McFarland.
Radke?
Yes?
Johnson?
Yes.
Fox?
Yes.
Begic?
Yes.
Coonan?
Yes.
And Krieger.
Yes.
7 yeas, 0 nays. Mr. McFarland appointed to the 3-year term.
Thank you. And then under category B, we would have individuals, John Andrus, myself, you would have Connie Barber and Chris Gerard and Rick Meath. So now, Vaughn, if you would.
Can I,
Yes.
question? So two of those positions are for a 3-year term.
Correct.
Right?
The
And then
2
there's
incumbents.
filling the remaining 2 years of Mr. Gromowski.
That's
So are we
correct.
lumping all of those together?
Yes. They're all under category B.
But 2 are 3-year and 1 is 2-year.
Correct.
So how do we decide who goes where?
We could probably split those up.
Yeah, we would vote on the 3-year first.
Okay.
Okay.
So this would be your vote for your candidate for the 3-year, correct?
Okay.
Okay, so we'll start with Commissioner Radke.
Connie Barber?
Well, this is for this would be for the 3-year?
For the 3-year.
Okay.
Johnson?
Who's that?
John Andrus, I think. And I'm just trying to make sure that we're keeping it straight as to what we're working on here. So we're doing the 3-year terms, is that correct? Okay. Yep.
Yes.
Would we not vote for 2 of them?
2 of them.
Why don't we just vote for 2?
We'll vote for 2 for the 3-year.
Okay, so Radke needs another vote.
Ernie Krieger?
And Johnson, another vote.
Ernie Krieger.
And then Fox.
Connie Barber and Ernie Krieger?
Begic.
Barber and Krieger.
No, not Andrus. It'd be Krieger and Barber. There you
Whose
go.
vote was that? Was that yours, Begic, Vaughn? Was that Vaughn's?
Yep.
She had Barber and Krieger.
My turn?
Yes.
Krieger and Barber.
Coonan?
Ernie Krieger and John Andrus.
Eric?
Barber and Gerard.
Who's the last one?
Barber and
Gerard.
Gerard.
Gerard?
Gerard.
Ernie, are you abstaining or voting?
I would vote for John Andrus, and I'll abstain on the second vote.
What was that one?
I abstained in the second vote.
Okay, Vaughn.
I'm out.
Oh,
Just
Let's see how we did, Vaughn. I have 1 for Gerard, 0 Meath, 5 Krieger, 3 Andrus, 4 Barber.
So, to the line, to be 4.
Yep.
That's all right.
Are we good? We need to
Yes.
vote. I have 1 for Gerard, 0 Meath, 5 Krieger, 3 Andrus, 4 Barber. Thank you.
And so last but not least, we'll vote on the position that would take care of,
We need a vote on this one.
oh, I'm sorry.
Move and support to.
So moved.
So moved
I'll support.
and a support. Any discussion? With not, roll call, please.
So this is for Krieger and Barber to 3-year terms.
Yes.
Okay. Commissioner Johnson,
Yes.
Fox,
Yes.
Krieger,
Yes.
Bigick,
Yes.
Coonan,
Yes.
Eric,
Yes.
and Radke.
Yes.
7 yeas, 0 nays to appoint Krieger and Barber to 3-year terms on the Arenac Behavioral Health.
Thank you.
Carried.
And now we will vote on the position that takes over Dick Gromowski's remaining term. Yep.
So your choices are Gerard, Meath, and Andrus.
Correct.
Okay? And we'll start with Commissioner Fox.
Meath.
Bigick,
Gerard.
Coonan,
Rick Meath.
Eric,
Me. Rick.
Yep.
Radke,
Chris Gerard.
Johnson,
John Andrus.
and Commissioner Krieger.
Rick Meath, and I think we might have missed
Yeah,
one.
I think that's 4 there.
Rick Meath should have 4 and not 3.
I have 4 for me,
Okay.
2 for
You just-
Gerard, 1
Meath.
for Andrus.
Yep. Okay, so a motion then would be in order for Rick Meath.
Yes.
So moved.
I'll support.
Any discussion? No discussion. All those in favor signal by, whoop, sorry about that again. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Bigick,
Yes.
Coonan,
Yes.
Eric,
Yes.
Radke,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Fox,
Yes.
Krieger.
Yes.
7 yeas, 0 nays, appointing Rick Meath.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Thank you, Vaughn. Under reports and resolutions of committee, we have Ways and Means and we have Commissioner Fox.
Okay. I move Resolution 2021-30, support of the Marine Slow No Wake Zone Enforcement Grant.
Support.
Any discussion? With none, roll call, please.
Commissioner Coonan,
Yes.
Eric,
Yes.
Radke,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Fox,
Yes.
Bigick,
Yes.
Krieger.
Yes.
7 yeas, 0 nays, resolution carried.
I move Resolution 2021-31, approval of the utilization of the Civic Arena Endowment Fund for purchase of a scoreboard. Support?
Discussion? With none, all those in favor, we'll take a roll call.
Commissioner Herrick,
Yes.
Radke,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Fox,
Yes.
Bigick,
Yes.
Coonan,
Yes.
Krieger.
Yes.
7 yeas, 0 nays.
I move Resolution 2021-32, reduction of adoption fees for the Animal Services and Adoption Center.
Support.
Discussion? With none, roll call, please.
Radke?
Yes.
Johnson?
Yes.
Fox?
Yes.
Begic?
Yes.
Coonan?
Yes.
Herrick?
Yes.
And Krieger.
Yes.
7 yeas, 0 nays. Resolution passes.
I move Resolution 2021-33, furnace replacement at the Animal Services Facility.
Support. Discussion. With none, roll call, please.
Commissioner Johnson?
Yes.
Fox?
Yes.
Begic?
Yes.
Coonan?
Yes.
Herrick?
Yes.
Radke?
Yes.
And Krieger.
Yes.
7 yeas, 0 nays. Carried.
I move Resolution 2021-34, memo of understanding with Mid-Michigan Community Action Agency.
Support.
Discussion. With none, roll call, please.
Commissioner Fox?
Yes.
Begic?
Yes.
Coonan?
Yes.
Herrick?
Yes.
Radke?
Yes.
Johnson?
Yes.
And Krieger.
Yes.
7 yeas, 0 nays. Resolution adopted.
I move Resolution 2021-35, CARES funding through Region 7 Area Agency on Aging.
Support.
Discussion. With none, roll call, please.
Commissioner Begic?
Yes.
Coonan?
Yes.
Herrick?
Yes.
Radke?
Yes.
Johnson?
Yes.
Fox?
Yes.
Krieger.
Yes.
7 yeas, 0 nays. Resolution carried.
I move Resolution 2021-36, the filling of various vacancies.
Support.
Discussion. With none, roll call, please.
Commissioner Coonan?
Yes.
Herrick?
Yes.
Radke?
Yes.
Johnson?
Yes.
Fox?
Yes.
Begic?
Yes.
And Krieger.
Yes.
7 yeas, 0 nays.
I move Resolution 2021-37, various general fund payables.
Support. Discussion on this. With none, roll call, please.
Commissioner Herrick?
Yes.
Radke?
Yes.
Johnson?
Yes.
Fox?
Yes.
Begic?
Yes.
Coonan?
Yes.
And Krieger.
Yes.
7 yeas, 0 nays. Resolution adopted.
And lastly, I move Resolution 2021-38, the MSU Extension Agreement.
Support.
Discussion. With none, roll call, please.
Commissioner Radke?
Yes.
Johnson?
Yes.
Fox?
Yes.
Begic?
Yes.
Coonan?
Yes.
Herrick?
Yes.
Krieger.
Yes.
7 yeas, 0 nays. Resolution carried.
Thank you. Commissioner Fox, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Moving on to Personnel and Human Services, anything from Commissioner Johnson?
As of right now, I do not have anything.
Very good. Thank you, Commissioner Fox. Under Board of Commissioners, Commissioner Coonan.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Resolution 2021-39, reports of the county executive. I move this resolution.
Support.
Any discussion? With none, roll call, please.
Commissioner Johnson?
Yes.
Fox?
Yes.
Begic?
Yes.
Coonan?
Yes.
Herrick?
Yes.
Radke?
Yes.
And Krieger.
Yes.
7 yeas, 0 nays.
Thank you. Moving on to reports of county officials. Mr. Barsha, County Exec. Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. I'll be very brief today. I know that the commission is aware of this, but the county did receive $420,000 in small change from the state as our share of the 15% of taxes collected on marijuana products sold in Bay County. So this is welcome news for us. It'll help fill in, some of the reductions we saw in the past year with COVID-19. And given the fact that we don't really have a role in licensing or certifying provisioning centers or dispensaries, I'm glad that that somebody was looking out for counties when they put the distribution of those tax revenues in place before the voters adopted that for recreational marijuana adult use. So thank you, Mr. Chairman. That's really all I have.
Thank you, Mr. Barsha. Moving on, any unfinished business? Unfinished business, any new business? Anything under miscellaneous?
I'll be a miscellaneous.
All right, go ahead, Commissioner Herrick.
Yeah, I just, I was perusing the internet today, and Vaughn would know a little bit more about this maybe, but they said in this new COVID bill that Bay County will get the money that Michigan's getting. Bay County will receive $20 million to be given out over probably the next year, but half of it in 60 days and the rest later on. But that looks like pretty good news, as far as, to help us out a little bit to get through this thing. But I just want to throw that out there. That was through NACO, I think, I saw that, Vaughn, so maybe you know a little more about it. I don't. That's all I got.
Thank you. Vaughn, you want to?
Yeah, that's good news. Your tax money at work. Hopefully the children and grandchildren will be able to pay it off, but it is good for the present time for us to receive that. And I had one other thing about the MAC conference.
Yes.
It started yesterday. Tomorrow is the Health and Human Services Committee, the steering committee. That's from 3 to 5. I don't know who got signed up for it. That's usually a pretty interesting one, especially about a year ago. I was at that meeting and they had the health director from Everett County, Washington, and he was talking about the nursing homes, and they had one case and another case and somebody died, and that was the beginning of the spreading around the country. So it's I'm sure there'll be some lively discussion again this year about what's going on with COVID. So that's from 3 to 5 tomorrow. If you signed up for the conference, which is free, there's no charge for it. So hope you can make it. Yep.
Very good. Anyone else with announcements?
I do. I would like to share that for our Northern Bay County residents, Joel Strauss and Mike View of Pinconning Schools were able to have Pinconning High School be a vaccination site for March 20th and then for the second shot on April 10th. So those folks do need to register online, and they will receive an email with an appointment, but I'm pretty excited that Joel was able to make that happen for our Northern Bay County friends.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yep.
And I'd like to maybe make an announcement also. Arenac Behavioral Health has become a distribution site, especially for the individuals that we serve. And it's my understanding that we have been given another 200 adult vaccines that we don't have our refrigeration at the moment. That won't arrive until the end of the month. So I know that Bay County, our health department will store those as needed until we get our facility set up for it. But it's good to see that we have more dosages coming in so that we can continue to work on getting that vaccination out to our people in Bay County. Yeah, Bob.
Just one more thing, Joe Ribbett worked on that quite a while. I'd like to thank him for the work he did. He helped give me some of the veterans vaccinated, some of the drivers that we wanted to get vaccinated so they could drive veterans to Saginaw and get their shots up there. And he's now with DMARD. Heard him on the radio this morning, but he was helpful in getting vaccines out to people.
That's true. That's true. All right. So under appointments, in June, we have a 5-year term coming up for the library board. In July, we have a jury commission appointment for a 6-year term. In October, we have a land bank authority, one at large. It's a 3-year term. We also have Department of Health and Human Services Board of Directors, which is one 3-year term. And we have Board of Canvassers, which is 2 4-year terms. And then in November, we have a building authority. There are 2 6-year terms that we'll be voting on. And then in December, we will have Veterans Affairs, 2 4-year terms. And Department on Aging, their advisory committee, there are 4 2-year terms. And those would be in districts 1, 3, 5, and 7. And then let me look over to the gal inside the snow train, Miss Amber Johnson. Is there a need for closed session?
There is not, Mr. Chair.
Very good. With that being said, I'm sorry, Commissioner Coonan, did you have something you wanted to say?
No. Was my hand up?
No, but I would say a motion to adjourn would be in
Oh,
order.
yes, thank you, sir.
Very good.
Motion to adjourn.
I'll support.
Support.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Fox?
Yes.
Begic?
Yes.
Coonan?
Yes.
Eric?
Yes.
Radke? Yes. Johnson?
Yes.
Krieger?
Yes.
7 yeas, 0 nays, motion to adjourn.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. We are done.
Good job.